Haunt doesn't mean ghost. It means something that refuses to leave. At the end of the street, there is a house people still talk about quietly. Not because it is beautiful, not because it is famous, because something about it feels wrong. The curtains are gone. The paint is peeling. Weeds have climbed over the front steps. One upstairs window is cracked, and when the wind moves through it, the sound is thin and strange, almost like breathing. In the daytime, children walk past it fast and pretend not to look. At night, adults lower their voices when they mention it. They say that place is haunted. That is where the word begins. A haunted house is not just a building with a ghost in it. It is a place where something still seems present. The family left. The furniture is gone. The years passed, but the feeling did not leave with the people. Something stayed behind. Something still lives in the silence, in the hallway, in the dark window at the top of the stairs. That is the first life of haunt. Now leave the house for a moment. Walk into an ordinary apartment, a real one, your one. The dishes are done, the lights are off, the day is finished. You are in bed, half asleep, drifting toward that quiet place where thoughts begin to blur. And then it comes back. Not a ghost, a moment. A sentence you said 3 years ago. A message you sent too fast. A look on someone's face when they understood something you never wanted to reveal. A chance you almost took. A door you should have opened. A phone call you should have answered. Nothing is happening now. The room is safe. The people are gone. The moment is over. And still, it is there. That memory haunts you. The word moved, but the feeling stayed the same. In the old story, a ghost remained in a house. In your life, a memory remains in you. It visits again when the world grows quiet. It appears while you are brushing your teeth, standing on a platform, waiting for the kettle to boil, staring out of a bus window. It does not ask permission. It returns because some moments do not end cleanly. They keep a room inside you. A woman leaves a hospital just after sunset. The automatic doors close behind her. Her brother is talking. Her friend is texting someone. A taxi pulls up near the entrance. The city is moving exactly as it always moves, but she is no longer hearing any of it. She is still hearing the doctor. Not the whole conversation, just one sentence. Calm. Careful. Final. Weeks later, she is slicing bread in her kitchen, and suddenly the sentence is there again, clear as glass. That sentence still haunts her. A man stands outside a train station with his phone in his hand. The train is delayed by 4 minutes. He has time. He could call. He could say what needs to be said. He could stop the whole thing from breaking. But pride is a strange wall. Fear is another. He puts the phone away. The train arrives. The doors close. Life moves forward because it always does. Years later, he has another job, another coat, another address. But now and then, while driving, while standing in line, while listening to the rain against the window, one question comes back to him. What if I had called? That question has haunted him for years. This is why haunt is a deep word. It is not about one bad feeling. It is about something that keeps living, after the moment is supposed to be over. A rude email can upset you. A loud neighbor can bother you. A stressful week can exhaust you. But haunt is different. It stays. That is why people say, his past still haunts him. She was haunted by guilt. They were haunted by what they saw. A past can haunt you because it still reaches into the present. Guilt can haunt you because it does not stay in yesterday. What you saw can haunt you because the image comes back long after your eyes moved on. Sometimes it is not even a whole memory. Sometimes it is just one piece. A face, a voice, a name, a street, a song playing in the background of the worst day of your life. One woman cannot hear a certain summer song without going cold. She is not superstitious. She is not dramatic. But that song takes her back so fast that for a second, she is not in the supermarket anymore. She is 22 again, standing under hard white lights, hearing news that changed everything. That song haunts her. And now the word opens one more door, because not everything haunting is ugly. A violin begins very softly in a dark concert hall. The room is still. Nobody coughs. Nobody moves. The melody rises, thin and beautiful, and by the end, you feel as if it has touched something older than language. You leave the hall, walk through wet streets, unlock your door, make tea, and still the music is with you. It did not follow you like a catchy tune you cannot stop humming. It stayed more deeply than that. It was haunting. A haunting melody, a haunting voice, a haunting image. A haunting silence at the end of a film. This you still belongs to the same family. The feeling is not always fear. Sometimes it is beauty mixed with sadness. Sometimes it is tenderness with a shadow behind it. Sometimes it is something so strong, so strange, so unforgettable that it keeps living in you after the sound stops, after the picture fades, after the scene is gone. A singer steps onto a small stage wearing black. Nothing about her is loud. The band begins. She sings only a few lines, and the whole room changes. Her voice is low, clear, aching, almost fragile, but never weak. You do not clap right away when the song ends. You need a second. Everyone does. She has a haunting voice. Not because it sounds like a ghost, because it stays with you. So the word grows, but it never breaks. A house is haunted because a presence remains there. A person is haunted because something from the past remains in them. A melody is haunting because it remains with you after it ends. Different scenes, same shadow. Something is still here. So when you hear the word haunt, think of that. Not simply ghosts. Presence. A thing that does not leave when it should. A feeling in a room. A memory in a body. A question in the mind. A voice in the air. That is haunt. Now, think of yours. You already know what it is.